and now I'm talking to Declan Bowens from the Dublin-Meath Hunt Saboteurs. Declan, could you tell us how you got involved doing this work, please?
The reason I got involved because for the last 40 years I've been watching the hunts around me in County Meath where I live, and it's just deplorable to see them chasing foxes for hours and hours and killing poor animals. And there's hunts that chase, in Ireland there are over 300 hunts, and they chase foxes, hares, and there's one hunt that chases stags. But and they're out 3 times a week, 2 and 3 times a week, every hunt in the country. So you can imagine the amount of animals that they kill every year. And the hunt from the start of October until the end of March and into April. So 6 months of the year they're out hunting. And the day before a hunt goes out, like it's all premeditated murder of animals, because the hunts arrange these hunts for a couple of days before. And the day before they go out hunting, say they're going to hunt on Tuesday, they'll be out on Monday, blocking the terrier men will be out blocking up all the holes of the foxes, their homes, like their dens. They put big stones across each entrance to their den. And the day of the hunt, then, when the poor fox has been chased and he runs to one of his dens, he can't get in for safety into the den. And sometimes, even if he does get into one of the ones that they might have missed, they'll actually dig the poor fox out and put terriers in the different holes in each side of him. And they have an electronic thing on the dog's neck, and they know by holding it over ground where the terriers stop, and then they can dig down and throw the fox to the hounds. But like the poor foxes or hares are outnumbered. Like each hunt probably has at least 30 horse riders and about 40 to 50, somewhere between 30, 40 and 50 hounds in each hunt. So and then the riders, the fox hunters in each hunt, vary from about 30 up to over 100. So the poor fox is outnumbered, and then the followers in cars and jeeps on the roads as well, and the local farmers then that are up for the hunts as well. They're against some of them are against the fox, but some farmers are against the hunts and they won't let them out on their fields. And this there's fierce hassle between farmers and hunters too in some parts of the country. I know in Carlow and Kilkenny they've stopped them an awful lot down there, because the farmers will warn the hunts a few times, and then if the hunts come out on the fields, the farmers will shoot the dogs on them. It's the only way they can stop them, because they report them to the guards and all, and the guards will do nothing about them going out on their property, on their farms. It's a big issue. Some farmers that don't want them, But the poor fox or the hare and the stag, they're outnumbered, with 100 riders, 40, 50 hounds, and then maybe 100 followers on top of that. So at least 250 to 1 in most of the hunts in Ireland. So, and like I said, they chase the poor fox or the hare for hours on end until they're exhausted, and then the hounds eat the poor fox alive.
Jeez. The situation in Britain is totally different, is it?
Yeah, they're banned in England. Hunting any animal in England with dogs is banned in England, but the hunts continue on all the time, the same as normal, because the police won't stand up to them in Britain, yeah.
It's officially banned in England, Wales and Scotland, isn't
it? Yeah, it is indeed, yeah.
But are you saying in those 3 countries there are still hunts?
Hunting all the time.
Openly, yeah?
Openly all the time, and the police won't stop them, and the hunt sabs give information to the guards. And it's only if one of the poor sabs are badly beaten up that the case will go to court. And like the film and everything, the poor foxes and hares being chased, and yet the police will do nothing about it. And it's the same. I know they're not banned here yet, but there is one hunt banned here. The stag hunt, the Ward Union stag hunt, is banned from hunting stags here. Yeah. But they're openly still hunting them all the time. Since 2010 they were banned from doing it, but they're openly doing it now in broad daylight. The meat in villages and towns all over Meath and Dublin.
That's incredible that the police, even where in Britain, even where it's illegal to hunt, still don't stop them hunting. That's
Yeah.
unbelievable. I was reading recently, I think 3 or 4 months ago, there was a vote in the Dáil on banning hair coursing.
Yeah.
Did you know much about that?
Yeah, the hair coursing goes on all around Ireland, and there's loads of different hair coursing clubs. And actually, the government in the budget are after giving them 16 million to the greyhound racing. But the hair coursing is in cahoots with the greyhound racing. So to be given the money like that is incredible.
I was just reading there that on the vote to ban hair coursing, the Green Party voted in favour of banning it. So did the Social Democrats, so did 8 independents, so did the far left People Before Profit and AAA. But Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, 11 independents, and surprisingly I think the Labour Party and Sinn Féin voted in favour of keeping it legal. That's outrageous, isn't it?
Outrageous, yeah, and it's such a cruel thing to be doing. Like to do it out in the fields openly in the countryside, and then they do enclosed ones, but they put a muzzle on it. But the hairs are sometimes they put muzzles on the greyhounds, but the hairs are tossed up in the air, and the backs are broken on them and stuff like that, and the legs are broken. But it's an incredibly cruel thing to be doing, and they catch the hares out in the fields and bring these hares to big meets, and they're terrified with all the people around and everything. So it's just incredible what they do to the animals. And also the hunts. The government last year gave the fox hunters and hare hunters and stag hunters €1 million to for the point-to-point races at the end of the season every year, and probably this year it'll be up more, But the thing with the hunting is too, they're in cahoots with the horse racing. So I'd advise people, if they want to stop hunting and hare coursing and stag hunting, not to back on horses, because all these jockeys from the racing, a lot of them go hunting with all the different hunts around the country, and that's where they're bred into hunting and racing, So
you in the Dublin-Meath Hunt Saboteurs, you're a member of like a national organisation, aren't you?
Yeah, well, each group is kind of independent, but we do talk to each other,
And can you tell me, or is it a secret, how many people are in your branch?
Well, it's kind of would be a secret, and no one wants to be really identified too much, because
Just to finish up now in a minute, unless you have more to say, do you be out regularly doing anti-hunt?
As often as I can, so it's just...
And do you have much success?
From time to time, now and then we do have success with it. We can't really say much, like what, because it's so dangerous to what we do. It's all non-violence we use, and basically what we do is blow a horn and call the hounds away from the hunter. The hunters use horns to force the hounds into the woods, and they have the foxes not to use different blows on the horn. So we mimic their blows and call the hounds away from the hunt, and it's very successful. When you get used to a hunt, you can mimic the sounds that they make on the horn. So it's very successful that way.